We are approaching the birthplace of Winnie the Pooh. Katelyn, have you ever been to a lock before?
This is kind of crazy.
Only 9 emergency swing dams were constructed worldwide. Katelyn, what are you doing?
Waving to the United States. All right, we have good news.
Oh, you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're Howard and Katelyn Newstate, dog people, food people, adventure people. We've been living on the road for the past 3 years, traveling through North America and beyond with our 3 pups, Piper, Ella, and Scout. Each week we bring you along with us to show you how to live like a local in every new state we visit. On the last episode of our cross-country Canadian road trip, we had just wrapped up a pretty intense 11-mile hike through Pooh Sault National Park in Ontario. We still had about a 5-hour drive ahead of us to our destination for the night, but we had one very important stop to make first.
All right, you know, we don't normally condone roadside attractions, at least Katelyn doesn't, but I thought this one was so important we had to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the birthplace of Winnie the Pooh.
Look, there he is!
There he is!
Winnie! Did you know that the story of Winnie the Pooh is based off a real-life bear who was bought for $20 right here in White River, Ontario in 1914? We sure didn't. It all began when Harry Colburn, a Canadian soldier traveling with his unit, made a stop here and found a man selling a bear cub for $20. The trapper explained that he had killed the bear's mother but couldn't do the same to the cub. Having studied veterinary medicine in Winnipeg, Harry decided to buy the orphan cub, ultimately naming her Winnie after what he considered his Canadian hometown, Winnipeg. At the start of World War I, he was then deployed to England with Winnie in tow. He knew the trenches were no place for his beloved bear, and the London Zoo had just opened a new bear habitat, so Winnie was placed there. Fast forward, and a writer by the name of A.A. Milne began taking his son, wait for it, Christopher Robin, to the zoo. The boy quickly fell in love with Winnie, the tame domesticated bear, so much so that he named his own stuffed teddy bear Winnie the Pooh. He apparently had a collection of other stuffed animals named things like Eeyore, Tigger, and, you guessed it, Piglet. A.A. Milne first brought Winnie the Pooh to life in a book of poetry in 1924. The success of his books made the real-life Winnie even more famous. Today, statues of Harry and his beloved Winnie can be found at both the London and Winnipeg zoos, and of course, right here in White River, Ontario, where she was found way back in 1914. You say good morning? Oh, good morning. Oh, Scout is very excited. She wants this window open, and this is what she does. She just boops it with her nose. It is pouring down rain today, and we had grand plans to go around Sault Ste. Marie. Before we go any further, we had no idea that we were pronouncing the name of the city incorrectly. And last week, a few of our Canadian friends informed us that it's not Sault Ste. Marie, but Sault Ste. Marie. So apologies if we say it wrong while on camera in this video, and a big thank you to those of you who helped us learn. Which is where we are right now, which is like, sounds like a super fancy name looking at Howard. Doesn't it?
Oh, it's very fancy. It's very fancy. It has, well, it's a historically significant spot because this is where they built the locks that connect between Lake Huron and Lake Superior. And so there's kind of a really cool historic area that you can check out that dates back to when they did that.
But it's blustery and rainy. There was thunder this morning, so we're contemplating just continuing on because we have to be down in Niagara Falls by Friday. Yeah, I have a flight. More on that soon. Well, the rain has stopped, but it is windy AF. Look at that. You see how dark the sky is? So we have a break in the storm, so we're gonna run over so we can show you guys the locks. I mean, we can see them too, and subsequently get to show you. It's a 10-minute walk from the casino. Let's roll.
Damn, Katelyn, I think we're walking across a dam right now.
I'm sorry, y'all.
This is a hydroelectric plant, so I'm presuming that they're using just the difference in the height of the water between the 2 lakes to produce electricity. That's amazing. Okay, so here's what I learned from Google in advance of our trip. When these opened in the late 1800s, this was the world's longest locks. And I think they were also the first to use electricity in order to power the locks. I believe that's also true. but I'm looking forward to actually learning real truths instead of the stuff you learn from Google search. Katelyn, what are you doing?
Waving to the United States. Hi guys, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, if you look over there, where my finger is, hang on, let's see. There is an American flag. There it is. Yep.
Yeah, we're so close.
We are. It's kind of funny to be like this close. In fact, we're so close that our jetpack, which has our hotspot data account on it, is picking up the United States again, which is pretty crazy. So presently we have unlimited internet.
I'm about to drive away from it.
Just
though.
very briefly, but we have unlimited internet right now. This is our very first lock symbol. That's kind of weird. Okay, let's go.
I think it represents it pretty well. Boat, water.
Yeah, but ask yourself, how often do they need that symbol? How many locks are there in the National Park System, Parks Canada? Maybe one? What? Oh, this.
Scared me.
Hey guys. Yeah, Katelyn, have you ever been to a lock before?
Little ones. There's some in Richmond that are very small.
Oh. Well, this is a big one.
Is there water all behind that wall? It doesn't look very...
Yeah.
Do you want it?
Okay, we have ice cream. This is very important, Katelyn. So,
Yeah.
ice cream?
Now we're talking. Mm-hmm. This is kind of crazy. Whoa. So you got high water here, low water here. That's a lock.
Kind of amazing, but water pressure helps keep this closed. That's why they're turned this way. So see, when all the water is down at the lower level, then these can open up and they go up against the sides. Katelyn, I think we should add this to like a series. It's like history with ice cream or something like that. Because I feel like ice cream makes almost anything better. They're way more interesting.
It's like the show Drunk History, but even better because it's ice cream instead of alcohol.
Now we're talking.
And then like you got a sugar high and you're all like pumped about the history, yeah! Like that. I don't know how Howard still has ice cream. My ice cream disappeared a long time ago. He's still chowing down on his.
That orange bridge is actually an emergency swing dam. It measures 372 feet long and it's 42 feet high. So this incredible structure was built by the Dominion Bridge Company of Montreal in 1896. It's a completely one-of-a-kind design. And it was intended to only be used in emergencies. And unfortunately, just a few years later, that happened. Only 9 emergency swing dams were constructed worldwide, and today, this is the only one that remains. Katelyn has found a dry spot on these beautiful red chairs.
They're very comfortable. Can't talk. They're very comfortable.
It's raining.
We're soaked to the bone.
But it was worth it. Ice cream. Ice cream, Katelyn.
I have ice cream in the freezer I could have eaten. And we're off. By the way, look at this cute little Via.
Oh, still my favorite. I feel like I'm cheating whenever
I
say
know, I'm
that.
like earmuffs now, beyond earmuffs.
There's something about the little Class A.
We drove 500 miles to our next destination, Fort Erie, which is just across the border from Buffalo, New York. And we recorded an entire 2-minute video about why we were there, why I was driving across the border into New York to catch a flight, and therefore leaving Howard all alone on his birthday. But there was a problem with the mic, and so there's no audio. So very short version is that I took the car into the US and flew from New York to North Carolina for my sister's bridal shower, while Howard stayed in Canada living the RV life bachelor style with the dogs for his birthday weekend.
Okay, still living that hashtag van life without the car right now, but oh my gosh, look at this. Inside of here is a whole bunch of deliciousness. So I'm in the town of Fort Erie, and
It turns out that the parking area for the park where I took the dogs this morning is catty corner to this place, Matty Matheson's Meat and 3. And I was like, Matty Matheson? I'm like, as in like the chef Matty Matheson?
Just take a big brick, wrap it in tin foil, nice and food safe.
Yes. Folks, this is some straight up famous barbecue, and it's right across the street. Happy birthday to me. So I went with, this is the mac and cheese, the cream corn. This is a 1/4 pound of pork butt and collard greens. Wow, look at that. And then I got a jalapeno and cheddar sausage. Man, these look so good. Wow. Let's take a picture of this before I just destroy all this. Man. Oh yeah. Homemade mac and cheese. This is a great birthday meal.
I did it!
Look at you. Hi, baby.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to our campsite.
This is beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Look, there's a quarry right over there. There's an actual beach, Katelyn.
I saw, and it's like 10 minutes from the border.
Uh-huh.
Jailbird.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Piper. Hey, come on.
Go.
Let's go up.
I know. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Come on, Piper.
Piper, come on, let's go. Inside.
Let's go.
Piper.
Oh, I'll say hi in a minute. No.
No.
Okay. Hi. What you guys doing? What are we doing, Howard?
Well, Scout is getting her heartworm test.
Yay!
Really exciting, because we're going to find out if the treatments were effective. I hope they were. And then Piper's got a little ouchie, I think that's the technical term for it, on her arm. It's like a mole that like grew really, really fast. And so we're just a little bit concerned about it. And now Piper is, of course, chewing on it and making it bleed.
All right, we have good news.
Very good news, actually.
First, the wound or whatever it was on Piper's arm is a wart.
And the reason why it is getting so big is because it's irritated, because she keeps messing with it.
So she has a comb. Piper. She's very happy about it.
She actually likes her cone.
So we're just gonna put some like topical Neosporin with like an anti-itch thing on it so that she stops messing with it. And then the other piece of very good news is...
Oh, you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Oh, Scout is heartworm free.
Yay!
Which is awesome.
Scout, you did it, honey.
I can't believe it after all this time. I'm really glad.
I know.
Very relieved that the treatment worked and everything was good. We did actually get some mixed news though, because the ehrlichiosis that she had didn't fully go away, unfortunately, in Mexico. So we do have another treatment of doxycycline. Doxycycline?
Sure, that sounds right.
I think that's what it is.
They said it's a very like faint reading on the test, and she has no symptoms from it, and sometimes dogs just have it for the rest of their lives, the tick-borne illness. So we'll just keep monitoring it and see what happens.
Yeah,
but,
so we'll do another round of treatment, another 30-day treatment, and we'll see what happens.
yeah, but no heartworm. Scout!
You did it, Scout.
Yeah, good girl.
Heartworm free. And you, well, you're you.
On our next episode, it's Canada versus the US. Which side will reign supreme? Come along as we show you both sides and behind Niagara Falls.
Wow.
Make sure you catch all of our upcoming adventures, subscribe, and click the bell. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.